everybody, welcome back. What's been up with you guys? I have been pretty tied up in the last week and I am also at the same point very excited that Holi is just around the corner and I absolutely thoroughly enjoy playing Holi and I'm sure that many of you all as well. But probably the one thing that keeps you guys holding up back would definitely be the sheer fear that the color is going to stay back on your skin, your hair, and that's something that even I personally do not like. So I have actually made a pre-Holi ritual for my skin as well as my hair to make sure that very minimal color stays on my face, so as eventually as the day progresses I'm not too worried about the fact that there's going to be a lot of pink, green, yellow, or like a rainbow face happening post Holi gets over. And to avoid that rainbow face, please make sure that you note down these few quick simple things that you could probably do on the day of Holi right before you're out there in the sun playing with your friends and family. So let's get started. Okay, now number one, it is very important to understand that the color can deposit itself on your scalp and your roots of your hair so bad, especially if you have colored hair. Now, in case you are somebody who has probably lighter shades of brown, or you all have blonde undertones to your hair, or even highlights for that matter of fact, any form of color, because your hair is already pre-bleached and colored, is gonna stick onto that and you are gonna look gross. Like, trust me, this has happened to me earlier. I've had blonde hair and pink and green merged together, deposited on my streaks, and then I looked like an absolute joker. My hair texture was gone for a complete toss, the color looked hideous on me, and I had to rush to a salon immediately to fix it. Now, I want to completely avoid myself because I don't want to spend 10,000 bucks on going on a complete global, simply because, the color can be too harsh at times and deposit itself. So there's a pre-ritual that I do for my hair. I use almond oil for my hair right before I'm going to play Holi. So what I do is I take almond oil and apply it in good quantity on my scalp. Yes, a lot of it on my scalp, and I take it all the way down to my roots and make sure that my hair is oiled properly. Now, what this does is that because of its oily texture, and since almond oil is relatively richer in texture than any other oil, it prevents the color from depositing on your hair. So what happens is that when there is any sort of color, because the almond oil is so thick texture-wise, it sort of acts like a layer between the color and your hair, and that is exactly what you're looking at. We need protection, and I think almond oil is the best form of oil when it comes to sort of oiling your hair just before you're going out there and getting dirty with colors and water. So yeah, that's what I use. Coming to my face, the first thing that I do is I use my Forest Essentials Rose Water Facial Mist. Now, the reason why I'm using a toner or rose water on my face before I go there out playing is because you tend to a lot of exposure to the heat, and besides that, the color can have chemicals. Now, as much as we all opt for organic colors, you and I really don't know what are the actual chemicals or any sort of other ingredients present in the color. So we need to make sure that our pores are closed, they're not open, and that's why a toner or rose water helps in doing that. So I use this on my face. I follow this up by using a sunscreen. Now, guys, I cannot lay any further emphasis on the fact that it is so important for you all to use a sunscreen before you're out there playing. You're going to be in the sun for about 8 to 10 hours, because at least that's the amount of Holi that I play. Even if not that much, you're going to definitely expose a major part of your skin to the sun for at least 2 hours minimum, and that's a tad bit too much for your skin to take, and you really don't want to tan yourself really bad or get a sunburn or anything of that sort. So make sure that you're using a sunscreen. The one that I have here right now is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist Sunscreen, which is an SPF 30. Now, the best part about this sunscreen is that it is actually a spray. And every time I'm up there playing Holi, because I play for such long hours, I carry this with me because all I need to do is that's about it. And I have sunscreen all over. So this is amazing because it comes in a spray form, and I highly recommend you guys to go ahead and get any spray formed sunscreen, not necessarily Neutrogena. I use Neutrogena because I've been using it for a while now. You can use Banana Boat or any other sunscreen that you're comfortable with, but my personal suggestion would be that you'll opt for a spray because it's extremely easy to apply all over your body. You're not going to skip on any part, which means your body is going to be one tone and you're not going to have like shades of dark patches or tan anywhere around your body. So yeah, sunscreen. Moving further, you have to oil your face. Now you can use a moisturizer. I definitely make it a point to use a moisturizer, but since I'm any which way going ahead and using a facial oil all over my face, I'm going to skip the moisturizer because oiling is just going to do exactly the same thing a thick textured moisturizer would do for you. So for my face, I prefer the Gorgeous Extra Virgin Olive Oil. You can use any olive oil on your face. The reason I'm using olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is because one, olive oil is really good for your skin, irrespective whether you have dry skin, oily skin or combination skin, for starters. And second of all, oil yet again is going to just prevent the color from sticking right to your skin. So make sure that you're oiling your entire face, your neck, and of course the rest of your body as well. For the rest of your body, you can probably skip using olive oil. You can also use Johnson's baby oil or probably parachute oil, but make sure that you're oiling your entire face, neck, hands and the rest of your body really, really well. Okay, moving further, I'm going to talk to you about nails. Now, this is one part that looks hideous if any form of color sticks onto it for a really long time, and that's exactly what happens. Once there is color right here, it gets extremely difficult. It definitely takes about 20 to 25 odd days to completely get rid of your color from the nails. So I have a cheat code for it, which is I use these two products. Number one being a nail hardener. This one is the Sally Hansen Maximum Growth Nail Hardener. You can either use a nail hardener or you can use a transparent nail polish as your base coat and follow that up with any dark color nail paint. Now I prefer red because number one, red looks good and it's easy to come off, and on a color like red, your pinks, your greens, your yellows or any other color that you're playing holy with is not going to stick on your nails, or even if they get inside, it's easy for it to come out, but on your outer periphery of your nails, any form of holy color is not going to stick if you have a base coat or a red color nail paint applied. So make sure you're going ahead and doing this step no matter what. Okay, now once you are back home after playing Holi, you need to go in for a thorough shower, and by thorough shower I mean a minimum of 30 to 45 minutes, because you want to ensure that there is no chemical left on your skin, because that could be really harsh and damaging, and that's not something that you and I are actually looking for. So I go ahead and the first thing that I do is right when I'm into my shower is I scrub myself really well. And the scrub that I'm using is no scrub that I bought from the market, but it is a complete DIY scrub. I had made this scrub and I had shown how I made this scrub on my Snapchat. So as I always keep saying, for these quick videos or DIYs, make sure you guys go ahead and add me on Snapchat. I will put my ID, my Snapchat ID right down below in the description box. This is nothing but just a sugar and a coconut oil scrub. And coconut oil is amazing when it comes to getting rid of the excess color. And sugar, because the particles are really granulated, it helps you in scrubbing the color off really well. So this is something that I use first thing when I'm in the shower to scrub myself to get rid of the color. I follow this up with a cleanser. Now a cleanser is used on my face, neck and my ears, because a cleanser also sort of helps you get rid of the excess color. And the one that I'm using right now is by Lotus Professional Milk Enzymes and Turmeric Moisturizing Cleanser. You have to use a cleanser that is extremely hydrating and moisturizing and cleanses really well, because that's the whole point. We want the color to come off your face and the rest of your body quickly. So this is what I follow it up with. Next, I use my favorite scrub on my face, which is the Clean and Clear Morning Energy Skin Brighten Daily Scrub. I use a scrub to exfoliate my skin really well, because scrubbing definitely helps you in getting rid of the excess color. And this is a very important step, because whatever is remaining, any form of gunk, dirt, oil, everything combined on your face, a scrub is just gonna make the process very easy, and it's just gonna be, sort of a prep step before you go ahead and use a face wash. So yeah, go ahead and scrub your face, neck, and as well as ears, because the color tends to deposit here as well, and I hate pink, green, yellow ears. I don't like it at all. Okay, moving further. The face wash that I use is the Cetaphil Cleansing Lotion for sensitive skin. I specifically use this face wash because the Cetaphil face wash helps you remove makeup. Now, say for example, if I'm extremely lazy and I'm not up for my nighttime skincare routine, which is using cotton pads and micellar water, oil, etc., to remove my makeup, and I just want to quickly remove my makeup and hit my bed, I just use the Cetaphil face wash, because this removes oil, dirt, and makeup, and any form of color can also be removed from a cleanser like that, which can take care of making sure that your skin is not left with any form of excessive oil, dirt, germs, or even color. So I go ahead and use the Cetaphil cleanser on my face. What I do next is that I go ahead and give it another coat of Parachute coconut oil, which is what I use all over my face as well as my hands and my legs. Now the reason I do this is because oil, the more oil you put, while you're bathing, it gets easier for you to get rid of the color. Now surprisingly, this trick works for me. Coconut oil always has been and proved itself to be very helpful whenever I have to get rid of the excess color, and I go ahead and use this even after I have gone and showered and cleansed my body. I like to sort of cleanse myself twice, because you really do not have any idea what water, what color, or anything around you has come on your body and definitely your skin. And now after I'm done showering, the most important thing that I do much later is that I go ahead and use a face mask. Now the reason I'm using a face mask is because I tend to wash my face at least 2 to 3 times, or sometimes even more, just to make sure that I have gotten rid of all the color. And this, that is washing my face more than 2 times, tends to take away, it just strips off your face from its natural oil and moisture, and that's the reason I need to sort of replenish my skin. And because I have scrubbed my face and washed my face so many times, it also enlarges and opens my pores, and I do not want to leave my pores unattended. That's the reason I go ahead and use my favorite face mask that I've been raving about, I don't know for how long now, which is the Himalaya Herbals Purifying Neem Face Pack. Now, the reason I'm using a neem and a turmeric face pack is because neem and turmeric both have antiseptic properties, and this is what prevents, my face from, breaking out, because I tend to sort of break out right after I've come back from playing Holi, simply because I have super sensitive skin, and even little bit of dirt, honestly speaking, even a mosquito bite on my face or anywhere else leads to a pimple, and I do not want a zit just unnecessarily popping and coming out of nowhere. So just as a precaution step, this is what I do. I use the face mask, and even if you guys don't have sensitive skin and you're not prone to breaking out that quick, I still highly recommend and suggest that you'll go ahead and use a face mask, because in your shower you literally wash your face a lot and stripped away from your face all the essential oils and natural moisture that it has, and you have to replenish your skin back with it and not leave your pores unattended. So go ahead and use any face mask that suits your skin the best. Yeah, this is it for now. I hope this video was helpful. Please make sure that you do not go ahead and go crazy playing Holi without attending and paying special attention to your skin and your hair, because this is really important. If any of these tips were helpful, then do go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know. If any of these tricks and tips are something that even your mommies told you about, let me know that as well. And if there's something that you do that I should definitely know about, do let me know that as well. Make sure to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are really close to touching 2,000 subscribers, so let's do it quick. As I always say, keep it stylish, be happy, have a fun time with your friends and family. Have a super holy, keep safe, take care. Bye.